Netanyahu is now openly talking about controlling more than 70% of Gaza. There's an open discussion about so-called voluntary migration, and Palestinians are being pushed into smaller and smaller areas in a territory that was already one of the most densely populated places on earth. But at what point do we stop talking about intentions and start looking at outcomes? Because perhaps the most uncomfortable question of all of this is how much has been achieved through diplomacy that could never have been achieved on the battlefield. For months, the world was told there was a ceasefire, a path toward peace. Yet even during that ceasefire, Palestinians continue to be killed. Aid remained restricted, and the reality on the ground kept changing. More military control, more displacement, more Palestinians forced into even smaller spaces. And now the same ceasefire that was supposed to lead to peace is being followed by declarations of even deeper control over Gaza. Because if you can't achieve everything you want on the battlefield, but you achieve it through diplomacy and through the creation of new realities on the ground, then the outcome is often exactly the same. And this is the part that should make people stop and think. Many of the people being pushed from their homes today are descendants of those expelled in 1948 and 1967. And then we're told this is voluntary migration. But what exactly is voluntary about making life so unbearable that people feel they have no option but to leave? And while attention shifted to Lebanon and then Iran, the reality inside Gaza continued to change, because sometimes major regional events don't stop a project, they provide cover for it. A people displaced in 1948, displaced again in 1967, and now being pressured to leave once more. So maybe the real question isn't what Israel's long-term plans are. Maybe the question is, how much of those plans have already been achieved through genocide, war, through diplomacy, and through the creation of the facts on the ground?